Hey, Kyle Michael here with Michael Real Estate and Remax Momentum, and we're back with another Sip and Support over here at Mad Rabbit Distillery in Westminster, Colorado. Just having some drinks, and I'm here with my good friend Jordan Long, who I met last week, but he's with Revital Colorado. We sat and we chatted about 2 hours last week just about his nonprofit organization, and we're here to just kind of interview him and find out more about it. So, hey Jordan, welcome.
Kyle, man, thanks so much for having me, and love the concept of what you're doing, and just excited to chat.
Absolutely. So, Revital Colorado, what is it? Kind of tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Revital Colorado is a 501c3 nonprofit that supports first responders and their family members. We do this through a variety of different platforms and services that we provide, primarily centered around the outdoors. So our primary kind of focus is creating community and connection, right? Similar to what you and I have been doing, just hanging out, talking, getting to know each other. We do that, but we do it through fun outings, right? Sometimes I'll call it play therapy. So we provide 15 to 20 outings per month, completely free of charge for first responders and their family members, whether it's fly fishing, horseback riding, rock climbing, woodworking, just kind of a variety of different functions that allow them to maybe learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, and meet somebody new in the profession that maybe understands the challenges of the job that they're going through and can relate to it. On top of that, we do couples outings, we do family outings, we do spouse outings, we do retreats where we build in some psychoeducation, kind of a lot of different services that we've expanded to since starting in February of 2020.
Yeah, awesome. So you did mention when you started up, but why did you kind of start Revital Colorado? What was the meaning and purpose behind it?
Yeah, it's obviously super personable to me. I spent close to 10 years as a firefighter and a paramedic with Adams County Fire Rescue. And throughout my career, I kind of noticed changes in myself. And actually, I didn't notice them right away. My wife was happy to tell me about the changes. But it wasn't until I was actually forced to step away for a variety of different reasons that I started looking into the resources that are really out there for responder community, and noticed that everything was really responsive care, which is great. We have to have that after critical incidents or after things get tough. We need psychologists and therapists and treatment. But I was like, man, what are we doing to get in front of this? What can we do from a prevention standpoint? And kind of taking a proactive approach. And kind of took a leap of faith and started this. And I was fortunate enough to have somebody in my corner that really helped us fund it from the get-go and gave us really a great launching pad.
So who do you kind of support through Revital Colorado? What are we looking for to kind of get the news out to? Who do we get to contact you and things like that? And then where do we go from there? What's the best way to kind of do that?
So really, our services are available to firefighters, police officers, dispatchers, private EMS, right? That's really kind of the first responder community. COVID kind of convoluted that from time to time. It's not to say that I don't have a ton of respect and love for healthcare workers, emergency care workers, but our services are primarily focused on that. We have an app that first responders can download, and really that's the best way to connect with us, because that's where we put the variety of our services on there.
Right, yeah, the app is incredible. It's showing it to me last week. You can kind of go through there. You want to talk a little bit more about the app and what it entails?
Yeah, so our app in the App Store, once again, it's just for first responders and their significant others. But we've got a couple different interfaces on it where we put all of our outings up there every single month. So a responder can literally have the app. They can see, hey, on March 22nd, we're gonna take a group of first responders out fly fishing. It'll say where we're going, how many it's open to, the times, a little description. And there's even a comments section where now, because of the demand, we've created wait lists and it's timestamped. We also have a resources tab on there because we believe in providing healthy inlets and healthy outlets for folks. And so we'll put podcasts, reading material, all of our resource partners on the back end, some of those responsive care organizations that we were talking about, whether it's counseling, neurofeedback, financial assistance, our sponsors. We put all that information on our app because it's at your fingertips. We want to remove all barriers for responders to get even the help or the proactive help that they may need to have longevity in their career and longevity in their relationships. Because right now we're unfortunately losing responders at a higher percentage than we ever have in our world, in our nation's country. And so we want to be there to support them.
That's awesome. So you mentioned you started about 4 years ago. Where can people go to kind of help you out? What are some events you may have? What can people know outside of Revital to help you guys and support you in the cause?
Yeah, great question. I mean, as you know, you've been interviewing a lot of nonprofits, right, and you know the mission and the vision. You know, we're all publicly funded. So private donors, business sponsors, and fundraisers are really where we get our funding to be able to do what we do. On our website, there's a support us page on there. So revitalcolorado.org, people can go check out our different sponsorship levels. If it's somebody that wants to connect more on a personal or private donor level, they can contact me. We can go have lunch and just chat about how that works and looks. We usually do about 3 to 4 fundraisers a year. This year we've got some bigger ones coming up, and we should have the marketing out probably, hopefully before June is our goal, but October, November are really our big fundraising events.
Awesome. Yeah, the one thing I know about Jordan after meeting with him last week is he's not in it for Revital Colorado in itself. He's out there to support other nonprofits. I actually met him or connected with him through Stand and Fight Foundation. So it's kind of awesome to see nonprofits supporting nonprofits inside of Colorado. We're connecting with even keel. So the sip and support world's kind of connected and intertwining right now, which is awesome. Do you have anything else for us? Kind of talk about whatever else you want to.
I'd just like to touch on that last point. I mean, I think in a world, in a country kind of divided, right? Collaboration and stuff like this is so huge because we got to be there to support each other. And that's really where greatness happens. That's where great things happens when we're working together. It's not when we're hunkered down worrying about ourselves. And I appreciate the fact that you want to shed light on these different nonprofits, organizations, create a network, because that's where life happens. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, where can they find you? What's your website? Go ahead and give us everything you have.
Yeah, so we're on Facebook, Revital Colorado, on Instagram. I have a LinkedIn page that I don't pay as much attention to as I probably should. But yeah, Facebook, Instagram, and then our website, like I said, www.revitalcolorado.org. Or send me an email at jlong@revitalcolorado.org. We'd love to connect.
Cool. Yeah, we'll post it all with the video as well. A huge thank you to Mad Rabbit Distillery over here in Westminster for letting this happen. John Zamora, who never gets any credit behind the camera, and Jordan Long with Revital Colorado. Hey man, cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.